Welcome to the Church of Hope. We have a guest coming today who is an expert on hospitality, gracious living, and personal relations. She's the owner and hostess of the Jericho Mansion Bed and Breakfast, and it's beautiful, set right there at the southern end of the lake, right at Jericho Falls, close to Lake Inasmuch. You all know where Lake Inasmuch is, don't you? It's not far from
Bathesheba.
That's right. Well, here she is, Miss Bathesheba Louise Lamb.
Good morning, y'all. Why, how are you all? Why, I am so glad to be here with y'all. I could not be any happier. Well, I just could not be any happier.
Oh, Bathsheba, I'm so glad you're here. How have you been?
Oh, well, honey lamb, I am fine, thank you, just fine. You know, my mother in Atlanta, Georgia, always said that it would be, that it would do, it wouldn't be any good to do any other way, you know, it just wouldn't help at all. And I'm just fine, thank you very much.
Well, she sounds like a wonderful woman, so wise.
Yes, she is, you know, I do miss her so, but we must follow our dreams now, mustn't we?
And your dream was to operate a bed and breakfast?
Yes, dear, but not just any old bed and breakfast, you know. And the truth is that I didn't have that dream until I saw the Jericho Mansion when I was visiting my old dear friend Bartholomew Bear one time, and he was going by to check on the place, and I just fell in love, truly I did, you know. And I knew then and there that my future lay right before my eyes, and well, as they say, the rest is history.
Well, that's wonderful, Bathsheba. Well, but isn't it hard to be in the hospitality business?
Now, lamb pie. You've been talking to that Mr. Bear, haven't you? I know you have. Now, fess it up. You know you have. I know I have had some, oh, how shall I say this delicately? I have had some challenging guests of recent.
Well, yes, I do have to tell the truth, though. I can't imagine anyone ever telling you anything but the truth. And I have been hearing things from Bart.
Oh, my. Now, I don't know, you know, I have rules about these things, you know. I cannot and will not have tales being told out of school. But since you already know, it would help if I could get this ugliness out.
Please, Bathsheba, we're all listening. It helps to talk things over with friends.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe if you change the names or something like that, it'll be okay.
Okay. Well, you see, I've had some guests for whom nothing seemed to be adequate. You know, breakfast served from 7 to 10 wasn't good enough. Lunch served from 11 to 2 wasn't good enough. Dinner from 5 to 9 was not good enough. The rooms weren't cleaned at the right time. The books on the shelves were not interesting enough. We didn't have the right games in the playroom. The lake wasn't the right temperature. The colors in the rooms weren't right. The trees in the yard weren't tall enough. They didn't like my fine china that I bought all the way from Atlanta, Georgia, where my mother is. My mother's crystal was not fancy enough. My silver wasn't a good pattern. The tablecloths didn't have enough lace. The people, they just...
Bathsheba.
Oh.
I hope you told them where they could go. Well, I mean, where else they could go stay.
Well, dear, do not think for a minute that I did not consider that as an option. But I thought of my mother in Atlanta, Georgia, and I said to myself, I said, Bathsheba Louise Lamb, you just get over yourself right now. You are called to be a hostess, and a good hostess at the end, and that will not, you just will not argue with people. You will not. You will find a way to make their stay enjoyable as far as it is up to you. I said to myself,
Well, did you listen?
Oh, aren't you the sweetest thing? You know I did. I refused to be baited, and I just decided that these people were just about the most unhappy people I'd ever known. And I took about asking them about their home and their family, and I even asked them how things might be improved if it were up to them.
Boy, that took guts. Well, I mean, that took...
The guts is fine, dear. We all have them. Okay, now, what it took was a genuine desire not to argue, to listen a lot, and to find a way to have some sort of relationship with these people that didn't require me to be right or even have all the answers.
Well, that sounds like genuine humility or grace to me, Bathsheba.
Yeah, well, it wasn't easy. But I felt called to do it. I just just heard my mama in Atlanta. Oh, you know. Okay, I heard my mama saying to me, Bathsheba, Louise, Lamb, what would Jesus have you do here?
So you used your talent as a hostess and your gift of humility and grace to be and do what Jesus would have you do. That's just amazing, Bathsheba.
Well, it turned out that they thought that if they were critical and demanding that we would respect them more. They were trying to make us care, not realizing that we already did care about them.
So what you've shown us about working with people is to not argue. It won't help. And then listen a lot. And that we don't always have to be right.
Well, what we do have to do is remember who and whose we are. You know, we belong to Jesus, honey lamb. And as our shepherd, he guides us to still waters. That's peace, dear, in case you don't get our lamb talk.
Well, I think we get it now, Bathsheba. So is there an end to the story?
Well, they have left the building. Everyone's a little calmer now, but happy that we tried to do our very best for them.
Well, will you be making any changes?
Oh, now, sweetie, what do you think? Okay, bye now. Y'all be kind to each other and you hear, and use your talents for the good and the faithful shepherd.
Well, bye, Bathsheba. Thank you for sharing with us. Honestly, the place is beautiful just the way it is.